Hi, I'm Gary and welcome to my shop. In this video I'm going to show you how I made an outfeed table from my Ridgid 4512 Tablesaw. Very handy table to have, works really great, and as I'll put in the descriptions and information below where you can find the plans at woodsmithshop.com. This is an update to the first video I did, as the first video was really quite short and it was one of the first videos I did as a YouTuber. So this one I want to give more detailed information on how I put this together. It's been a popular video, a lot of people have watched it, and this is the outfeed table. It's folded up much like a TV tray is. Just pull it out and hang it on this rail on the back here. Make sure you got your legs adjusted so you got good support. With your miter slots lined up, you can get your miter gauge to go through, and you got support on your outgoing workpiece. Then to take this off, just pull it up, folds up, puts away, much like a TV tray. Very quick and easy to set up. Takes what, maybe 5 seconds to go on or off, and you're all set to go. What's nice about these Ridgid table saws is they have a lot of T-tracks built into it. It's like on the fence, you can fit these 5/16 in to attach various attachments that you want. And on the ends, these rails, the rear rail and the front rail, both have T-tracks in them also. It's where you can attach items into those. And on the rear rail also, these caps just pop off. And you can have access to the T-track. This is what I use for mounting this assembly together. So for putting this together, I took a piece of angle iron I bought at Home Depot. This one happens to be 1.5 by 1.5, 1/8 of an inch thick, and it was 3 feet long. I drilled a couple of holes in this so I can mount my screws through this to slide into this T-track. Then on the back side, I put on a washer, and I use these wing nuts to fasten it on there. And then these boards, essentially, this is the thickness according to the plans for making this table. What I wanted to do is to measure it out so that when attached here, it's going to sit out far enough for the table to attach on here, and also so that I have clearance for the edge of my fence on here. Wanted to make sure that when I have this all together, that my fence can still clear this rail and the edge of the tabletop when it's on here. Tabletop barely passes underneath that. So I've got the correct clearance and the heights on this. As you can see, to make this framework up, I used some poplar hardboard. That's good shop grade hardwood. And I cut a few pieces to fit the width of this angle iron here, and then laminated them together to give me the distance out that I needed. And then I attached this end board with some screws and glue, of course. And with a little finessing and everything, getting the tabletop height right. This outfeed table here can be just slightly below this tabletop. You don't want to be really right on even with it, nor do you want to be above it, because that'll stop your work from flowing off of there. What I did is to feed these T-nuts under here, and also from the other end, because there's something in the middle here that blocks where this T-nut won't slide all the way through. So got to feed it through from the other end here, and I try to line this up so that it's pretty much even with the centered on the tabletop when it's mounted in there. Once I got those screws in there, I can set this on. It fits in. I can put my T-nuts on here and secure it down. Here is how I mounted the attachment for the rear part of the table saw. Here's an underside view of the Outfeed table and how it was assembled together. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got something out of it and you learned, please give me a like. If you want to see future videos as I bring them out, please subscribe. Thank you.